Want to know one thing? What happens next? It's likely that the deal is complete at Musk's offer of $54.20 a share in cash. Assuming that the deal closes and isn't subject to any regulatory issues, Twitter shareholders would get Musk's offer in cash and look to deploy their proceeds elsewhere, as Musk would potentially own all of Twitter himself. Prior to the announcement, Wedbush Securities analyst Dan Ives said that Twitter likely agreed to Musk's terms after its board of directors was unable to find a second bidder, or white knight. Included in the financing are $25.5 billion in loans from Morgan Stanley, with $12.5 billion of that being a loan pledge to the value of Tesla's shares. MoffettNathanson analyst Michael Nathanson said investors should take the money and run, telling Bloomberg News that no other offer is coming. Nathanson added that Musk has not really laid out his plans to fix Twitter, aside from telling people that he wants to introduce an edit button, something Twitter said it was already working on. In a press release, Musk only gave vague hints on how he would improve the service, saying that since free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, while noting that Twitter is the digital town square. I also want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans, Musk continued. The 50-year-old Musk has said in the past that the idea of moderating content needs to be reformed significantly, as the free speech absolutist looks to remake how Twitter operates. It's unclear at this time what ramifications this could have for Twitter's business. Musk has made money for everyone, so continuing to bet on him is a good idea, Nathanson said. There are concerns about what Musk could do with the platform once he gets his hands on it, with some speculating that it could split into two tiers, advertising and subscription. Nathanson suggests that a platform based on pure free speech with no content moderation would have major quality issues, something that Rosenblatt analyst Barton Crockett mentioned. In a recent note to clients, Crockett said that Musk's suggestions of content moderation rollbacks, switching its business model to subscriptions from advertising and going after non-commercial enterprise, effectively trashes the bulk of Twitter's talent and efforts, which the board probably sees as dropping a bomb on something they love. It's also possible that Musk could take Twitter along with other holdings in Tesla and SpaceX and roll them up into one holding company, X Holdings. Musk has previously registered 3 companies in Delaware with variations of X Holdings, including X Holdings 1 Incorporated, X Holdings 2 Incorporated, and X Holdings 3 LLC. For now, there are no shortage of ideas and speculation for what Musk will do if the deal closes and he takes control of Twitter. Twitter set to report first quarter earnings on April 28th, but said it would not hold a conference call to discuss the results. Unlock Twitter's tremendous potential. A few days ago, Musk tweeted that he hoped his worst critics would remain on Twitter, as that is what free speech means. And some other things such, now I'm going to buy Facebook and delete it. Would it even be possible?